A modern search engine that lets you search, compare, and virtually try any consumer electronics from home, work, or on the go.
Alright, so basically no idea what this is, so let's just watch it. Whatever.
The retail store of the future is right here. With Techspecs, we can not only try and compare consumer electronic products using deep augmented reality and artificial intelligence, but virtually replicate the physical in-store experience of picking up and test driving products from any smartphone or tablet. With a comprehensive library of standardized specs for over 16 million and counting popular consumer electronics, where should we start? Smartphones, laptops, tablets, cameras, or... In prop mode, you hold a physical object, like an empty phone cover, in your hand to get the feeling of actually holding the device. A propless mode is also available.
I mean, going back to our earlier conversation about like smart glasses and stuff,
Yeah.
I feel like this kind of use case, once that technology's taken off, will be so much better.
Yeah. It hasn't yet, though, has it really?
Like, that kind of technology will let you, like, basically just pull a virtual drawer out of your wall.
Yeah.
And, like, pick up a virtual item and,
Yeah.
like, look at it and be like, oh, yeah, I want one of those. And, like, click buy and Amazon send it straight to you.
Yeah.
But, like, by the time, like, the tech gets that good, I kind of feel like either these companies will have been bought out by Amazon or they will have made their own. Like, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
Like, I don't really feel like holding up a phone case and what you call it, propping up your tablet is like very seamless.
If a suitable prop isn't available. Now you can control the device exactly like you would in a physical store.
Sure.
Any touch command works like it would on the actual product. Simply unlock the device, swipe through the home screen.
You're not actually
to find
holding
apps
the
to try
device.
No.
Techspecs response.
And you have to like touch the tablet screen rather than
touch your phone screen.
Realistically, to both tap and swipe commands.
I wonder how they get away with that. So I'm sure Apple won't be happy with that.
I don't know.
Well, obviously it's not actual iOS.
No, it's not. They've got different stuff on there that iOS haven't got.
Is that Android? Like,
No.
What is it?
No, it's App Store.
Or is it just like a weird thing in the?
It looks like the really old iPod Touch thing.
Maybe.
Responds realistically to both tap.
Well, iOS.
It looks
Apple
very similar.
don't let anyone emulate their software.
Okay.
So how they'd be happy with someone doing this,
I don't know.
I have no idea.
And swipe commands. You can test any app and feature on the device, complete with lifelike spatial audio when testing audio or video content like streaming apps.
The world's changing, and you are right in the center of it.
I'm sure, like...
How would the audio be lifelike? It's playing out of a different device.
Oh, no.
For a limited time only, you can now sign up on our website, Techspecs.io,
sounds like
to
a
be among
scam.
the first to get special early
Scam name, do you know what I mean?
It's 0%. I mean,
they're asking for 3,900, and they've got £6.
This is another one of those things, like just like VR glasses, right? Like I just mentioned.
Yeah.
That will, it is the future.
Yeah.
This kind of AR. It's
AR.
coming, and you can see all the pieces in all these like little apps trying to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
But they're too
early. Yeah.
Because until the technology for people to access this software is available, what are they doing? Like, doing this with my phone to use AR is like, and try and like emulate like something in virtual space is not intuitive.
No,
or at least not for me, and I'm a techie person, frankly.
Yeah, you are.
I don't think my nan is gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, let me pull up the new iPhone in the virtual world." Like, she's not gonna do that. That's like so far away from being a real thing. It doesn't really compute.
Yeah.
As soon as everyone's got like a pair of glasses on where they can all interact with the virtual world, so to speak, like quote, you know, it'll be a lot easier to say, if they're on Amazon, to click a button on the Amazon store to say like send to like
whatever.
Android Glass or whatever it ends up being called.
Yeah.
And then it just like places it in the room somewhere with AI, and then you can go pick it up. Like, you obviously don't need to actually be able to feel or touch something like that.
Yeah.
You just like pick it up in space. It needs to move around, like, and hand track with you correctly.
Yeah.
As soon as that's a thing, like, I think this kind of stuff would make more sense.
Yeah.
Or even like clothes shopping.
Yeah.
If you can just like pull like an essentially infinite line of clothing out of like a closet in the wall, take something off in virtual, put it on, put like a cardigan on, and like look at it on you, look in like a virtual mirror, or even a real mirror. It just augments it onto you.
Yeah.
And you can be like, all right, yeah, like buy, and it arrives at the house.
Yeah. Have these done anything before?
But like, this is too early. No, it's first grade. Okay. I just think this is too early.
It is too early, yeah.
Like, the tech isn't
there
the physical tech, like the hardware isn't there. Like, this is not sufficient to do what they want to do. It still feels, at least to most people, I don't think we're actually that far off. Like 5 years max from something like that being feasible.
Yeah.
At least technologically.
Yeah.
Getting my nan to use something like that is like, like 30 years off. But like technologically getting to a point where we can buy hardware that'll allow us to do something like that.
Yeah.
Don't think it's that far off.
No.
But
that, I don't, it's just not, we're not there yet. The world's not ready for it.
I think the only thing I could argue that this company could do is get in a position where Google or Amazon or someone will buy them.
Well, yeah.
Like, they go, oh, you've got this library of all of these devices and stuff already made.
That, and it's like
all
trying
right,
a virtual iPhone on, so it is an iPhone. That's an iPhone.
Yeah.
But like Apple wouldn't be happy if they see you do. Like,
see, that doesn't look particularly high def, does it?
Trying to vote. Oh, it looks weird. I don't like it.
I mean, yeah.
I don't like it. I know. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't even
Again,
look,
I think this
doesn't look real.
I think this is a limitation of what a current phone can do.
Yeah, that's really hurting my eyes. It's awful on full screen.
We've seen like last week, right?
Yeah.
ARM was bought out by Nvidia.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
What if in a few years? Wait a sec. I just finished. What if in a few years, right? ARM or Nvidia bring out a CPU, right?
Yeah.
For a mobile chipset that's got RT cores in it.
Yeah.
Like, it can do ray tracing calcs. Maybe it's 5% of what it is on the GP on a desktop. But if it's got any, you could make this look 1,000 times more photorealistic.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
And that could be 2 or 3 years away.
Could be.
Like, I think, again, it's just too early to
see it.
Like, this isn't powerful enough to do fully. Like, don't get me wrong, these things are insanely powerful these days. But they're not powerful enough to do a fully realistic 3D render in the physical space while doing the AI calcs to position it in the real world. There'll be dedicated chips for this stuff.
Yeah.
For AR and like overlay and stuff. There'll be like an AI algorithm that can be baked into the chip to just that requires like no power, and they can just be like, I'm inserting this, and then it just goes, therefore it goes here.
Yeah, sure.
Like, so all this calculation that the app will be doing won't need to be done. All of this fake ray tracing and stuff trying to copy visible light could be done with one dedicated cause. And again, it's through a phone screen, not glasses, which obviously is the end goal.
Yeah. Can we go through this, babes?
Yeah. So
just because it's getting a bit late now.
Every part of the tech feels a bit like it'll almost need redesigning when the new tech comes out.
Yeah.
This isn't the last pandemic we'll see. Shoppers need to limit their exposure. Okay.
I mean, I like the idea, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The world's not ready, and that's like about it, really.
I mean, honestly, people say the world. I don't know if the world's not ready is the right term for it.
Fine.
The technology isn't advanced enough for this to be
it's not
viable.
No.
Like, if it looked like a real car overlaying, and you could view it in a pair of glasses, I think the world would be ready for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think.
Yeah.
Especially
the
during
tech's not where we want it to be yet.
Especially with COVID and stuff. Like, I'm sure if I told my dad, oh, by the way, you can walk into like essentially the physical store and it'll just overlay it over the walls in your house and stuff, and you basically don't have to go out ever again. You can physically like check things out and wear stuff before you buy it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, I'm off for that.
Yeah.
How do I do it?
Well, yeah.
But then if he got it and it looked like that.
Well, it would it doesn't look like a real car.
No, it looks like worse than a GTA model.
Yeah.
Which, when you think about it, is obvious because GTA runs on like a 2080 Ti, and this is running on a phone.
Okay. Yeah. I'm scrolling down. Okay. Features. Okay.
Yeah, I think we just went through that.
Enhanced. See, I do like that kind of like.
It's a very forward thinking idea and company, but like, I think they're trying to get the software a little bit ahead of
like
the
it says like
hardware is.
comparing electronic specs like you never before. But you can look at like specs online and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can see why they like. I guess like it's different or like AR and stuff. It's quite interesting to know. But like I don't think the tech's there yet. And I want to say we're not ready, but like we're ready, but like we're not ready.
The problem is, you can AR a phone in someone's hand, right?
Yeah.
I can watch a video of somebody else use the phone, or look at a picture of it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't offer me much more versatility because of the fact that I have to view it through my phone anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So like the AR fact of it doesn't really make any sense to me.
No, I like the idea, but like, I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there yet.
Yeah, just like the glasses from earlier. I think this is in a very, very similar niche of very, very early projects that are working on this stuff. That is in 5 years will probably
How much is it?
It'll probably be the norm.
£9.
Yeah, they're probably just looking for like donators and stuff.
And then
help them make it.
£19 for WordPress, £49 for swag.
Yeah, just giving you t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah, like pretty much like the only one that might seem it is like that super early bird developer AIP license. Are you a developer?
Yeah. So
like and they're looking for like this one here, which is like invest in our vision and mission and become recognised super angel. So they've got like, so they're not actually selling this. They're asking for people to help.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a free app, they said, don't they?
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Do they have a website?
No.
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 Okay. Yeah, so I've put that in a very similar category of, yeah, that's years out before. The thing is, like, obviously nothing against developing the software and stuff now, and make it, just as long as the devs are aware, like, make it as easy to modify as possible, because the hardware industry and tech is going to change very, very quickly.
Yeah, it is.
As it always does, right?
Yeah.
But I think mobile devs have been in this kind of bubble where Snapdragon and iOS is all they have to do with.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to stay that way.
Okay.
I think Snapdragon have been in a very similar position as Intel have had, or had before Ryzen came around.
Yeah.
I think, you know, there's a lot of companies now that could dethrone Snapdragon.
Yeah.
Obviously, Apple's already done it trivially. They put obviously an iPhone does not need to be powerful.
No, it doesn't.
And there was no reason for Apple to do it. To become the most powerful CPU.
Yeah.
The only reason I can think of them doing it is, you know, it just ended up falling that way.
Why? Sure.
Which tells me that Snapdragon have really got complacent in how good their stuff is. So I seriously see somebody coming in and taking it from them. Whether it be like, you know, ARM, RISC-V, Nvidia, or whoever it may be.
Yeah.
I think we're a couple of years away.
Yeah, sure.
Just, yeah, I think that's my only comment there.
Sure.
Make sure you can change it on the fly. If it turns out that suddenly, like, there is ray tracing features in the next phones, like, make sure your models and stuff can easily implement stuff like something like that, no matter what it may or may not be. Because if it can't, and you need to rewrite your entire code base, or your entire, like, that entire part of the code, somebody else will have wrote another one which can, and yours will be worthless. Because it'll look like garbage compared to the next to, like, Google's version.
Sure.
Other than that, good luck.